Hello. Hey, Net, what's up? How's everyone doing today? I am TubbyGeezer. I'm wearing this shirt for a reason. I am hangry. And let's play some Divinity. Yes. My body is ready. I've only got about 3-ish hours today, so we're gonna make them count. Maybe 4. We'll see. I will tell you the reason I am hangry is I'm adjusting my eating schedule again, so I'm trying to make it so I only eat, like, after my stream, and then once again, like, later. Which means I haven't eaten in 21 hours. Yeah, it's been a while. You got your 3rd Exalt? Nice! Dude, this morning I actually sold a Victorio's Influence chest piece that I found 6-linked, pre-6-linked. I sold it for 4 Exalts.
Over here, Hunter.
Oh, God.
It's me, Ahu.
And, sold all of the Exalts for fusings, and on the, like, the last 100 fusings out of, like, 780 or whatever it was, I 6-linked my Lore Weave, so my build is done. I now have my Pandemonious, my Lore Weave, my was it Elder,
Here, Hunter.
my Elder Ring
Me, Ahu.
for my Mark of the Shaper combo. Yeah, it was interesting. That's actually one of the fastest 6-link fusings I've ever had at a league start. Usually, I had one league, it took me 3,800. I should have just done the recipe.
Source Hunter.
Yeah.
You've made it into the
a good
hamlet
day.
of Silver Glen, I see.
Did.
Unnerving spot, don't you find? Leandra has fashioned herself a hero here, but the townsfolk don't seem to know the truth behind the conduit, though they call themselves Immaculates.
What do you make them?
They're thick as trout, if you ask me, and unnaturally obsessed with ancient teachings.
Can't you buff crafting? You can craft once you get the recipe from Delve, I think. You can craft a 6-link for 1,200 fusings. I even had my Lore Weave at 26% quality, which helps. It makes the odds about 1... It's like 1 in 1,200 at 0 quality, 1 in 1,000 at 20 quality, so it made it like 1 in 900. Something like that. 1,200, not 200. Yeah, I mean, it's if you have to have a 6-link and you've got the money, it's a great way to do it. But if you're kind of short on money and you want to risk it, you can just, yeah, slam.
I haven't seen Leandra here myself, but she must have put on quite a show of magical mastery to enthrall a crowd of shaggy miners, to have them hop on the bandwagon of a shadowy religion wholly alien to them.
Agreed. Which ancient teachings do you mean?
Haven't you heard them whisper of the blood? How their eyes shine when they
Yeah,
discuss
sure.
certain stellar stones? Star stones, of course, which drenched in blood become bloodstones and are used in healing rituals. Now, I can see how it could be a fantastic thing to nurse a dying human back to health,
These ones?
if all it takes is to sacrifice a toad. But I spy bloodlust in these people's eyes. A bloodlust that goes beyond the usual meaning of the word. They all act like they're following a benign goddess that will lead them to paradise. But I'll be a dappled Dalmatian if any of that is true.
Since you've been scouting the place, perhaps you can tell me where I should start looking for shady goings-on.
I've been shadowing the local priest, a man by the name of Loic. I have the feeling he knows more than most in Silver Glen, for I've followed him in the night when he meets with cloaked strangers, and goblins even. Mangoth, Hyberheim. Of strange things I've heard him
ARPGs.
whisper.
Yeah.
Yes, this priest has shady goings-on written all over that smug, holier-than-thou face of his.
The hardest part about ARPGs is having a goal, but not getting so stuck on it that you burn out in like half an hour trying to reach it. It's pretty, yeah, it's intense. It took me a long time to get into PoE. Yeah.
But we must start at the beginning, Source Hunter. The
Yeah.
White Witch is still at large. If we want to get to the true heart of Leandra's doings, we must start with her sister. And she's far likelier to be in her cabin among the trees than here among Leandra's followers.
Why were you walking about in your cat form?
The advantage of being a puss, my friend, is that one can pussyfoot. A white-haired wizard draws attention, but a cat can move about unnoticed and, indeed, unseen.
Your yesterday's party.
Not that I'm not extra wary of these bloodsuckers, though. There's a conspicuous
God.
absence of pets in this eerie little town.
It's amazing. That's funny. In that picture, all I can see is level 69 with really low resist and 2k health, and I'm like, how do you live? I'm so proud of you. But if you're actually a necro, then you got minions to do your job.
The Immaculate's presence here is highly disconcerting.
Yeah?
But we mustn't lose sight of our mission, Source Hunter. The White Witch resides somewhere in the wilds of the surrounding forest, and we must find her.
Cool. Yes. Alright, how big is this place? It looks pretty sizable. Melee, fizz, projectile, spell AoE. Yep.
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade?
I go in this house.
Give me the strength, O goddess, to become enlightened.
Welcome be, O seeking souls,
Oh, I have to pretend to be
this
one of them.
holy house of Immaculates.
Who are you?
I am Loic, enlightened one among Immaculates, spokesman for the holy conduit, as she is spokesman for the goddess herself. Hers is the blood.
Exactly.
Give me the strength.
Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them.
Who are the Immaculate?
We are the chosen ones of the goddess. The benedictions of the blood render our bodies and spirits unblemished, for such is her mercy that we may all become part of the sacred soul. And you too, Seeker, could become one such part.
Let's discuss.
You find yourself in the goddess's temple, therefore it follows she wants you to take the true path. So here, have
Holy
this
crap.
hallowed tome, read it, absorb the wisdom within, then find the second part and do with it the same. If an immaculate you want to be, a test of knowledge shall be your first step towards enlightenment.
Ooh, test of knowledge. Okay.
Blessed
Do
be
you
the
hold
goddess.
it to be true, O Seeker, that you are ready to be tested? A most sacred trio of queries shall I put before thee, but even if thou falterest but a single time, unworthy will thou be deemed of the goddess's love.
Diligently
Hey,
will
RLX,
I
what's
read
up?
the words of the goddess.
Blessed
All right,
be
let's
the
do it.
goddess.
Blessed be your willing spirit. We commence. Premise the first. In honor of the goddess, that which was stellar must become sanguine. Correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Agreed. That is correct.
Premise the second. The blood of the greater should be used in service of the lesser, so that balance may be achieved. Correct?
No.
Incorrect.
Yes, that is incorrect.
Premise the third. Only those who have partaken in the spilling of blood and thereby created the stone that lives, The stone soaked with blood may be called an immaculate. Correct?
Gonna go with yes.
Correct.
Agreed. That.
Most
There we
gratifying.
go.
Oh, yes, most exemplary indeed. You
Nice.
have understood the words of the goddess, and I deem you worthy of her true test, of the true trial that shall make you an immaculate.
The goddess, and blessed be the conduit.
Blessed be the goddess.
Got
and
it.
Blessed be the conduit.
Sure.
The conduit, yes. She, the most exalted of all, second only to the goddess. It was she who brought us first her divine words, then her divine will, a
Oh, yeah, I
will
can
made
imagine, dude.
real in blood. Truly, though, she is quite beyond your concern, O wandering soul. She stands so very high above your humble station.
Elemental overload or elemental
Give me
equilibrium.
the
Yeah.
strength, O goddess,
blood
to
of the
become
Lord.
Blessed be the
enlightened.
goddess, and blessed be the conduit.
Tell me about her.
Goddess is the light and life of all. Corrupt is the world that generations of men and beasts have left behind. But immaculate it may be once more, cleansed in the blood of the unworthy. The few, the proud, the enlightened, theirs will be her kingdom. When red has run until no red is left, a paradise we will have shapen, and the goddess will dwell among us.
What is the true trial?
To become an immaculate, you must experience both the goddess's bane and her boon. Leave Silver Glen and take the western path. Follow it to where the winds howl and a great skull looms within the rocks. There you will find it, the hollow and the true trial within. Immaculate guards bar the way, but tell them you have my blessing and they shall let you pass. But take utmost care. The road is beset with horrors, and your
Okay, yeah, be careful.
I
Got
shall
it.
await you in the chamber of blood.
Death aura, you simply move and beyond screen everything dies. That's amazing. See, I've always liked more Holy Hand Grenade. The Holy Hand Grenade will significantly heal everyone in a 5-meter radius. What? Yes. That's amazing. Hey, we got a smithy here too, and there's no one about. So I'm gonna take your stuff. Oh, it's not even like fries? I want fries. This isn't even stealing. Okay. What? You ever felt the feeling of boss died the very 100 milliseconds of him being available to fight? Dude, my character does that every time, except he's got like 8k health. Yeah, let's see. Example. Yeah, I can kill pretty much... Oh yeah, act bosses? Same thing. At least after, like, Act 3. It's an overpower build I'm using, and I love it. It's super cheap this league because everyone is, everyone's playing melee, so because it's a cast on crit cyclone, all of your stats and stuff are spell-based. So you stack spell stuff, which is dirt cheap this league. Yeah, it's cast on crit cyclone with Ice Nova and Cosprey's Malice, the sword that it does only elemental damage, no physical. So you don't have to worry about Fizz Reflect maps and stuff. Ooh, that was a bad door to open. Hold on, I got this.
The seven grant abundance.
I keep thinking he's coming in here and it's driving me nuts. Okay, what? Gimme. Sneaky, sneaky. There's a cellar key I got. Okay, I can go in here though. Only one issue with it? Okay.
Hello and welcome to our shop. I am the son of the proprietor, Nadia. Please let us know how we can help you. You've probably noticed that my mother Nadia and I aren't from around here. No. We traveled rather far from our hometown to plant new roots here in Silver Glen.
Moscow?
My father, Ben. His death was somewhat mysterious. And we've traced the puzzle back to this little settlement. My mother will have plenty to say on that subject, if you're interested. Ma's a bit intense, to be sure. Set in her ways, but fiercely loyal to the family. Help her out and you've got a friend for life. Cross her, and you'll be better off skipping town. Not that that'll stop her from cursing your line for the next 1,000 cycles of Bendis. My father was a good man, equal in character to his wife. His death nearly destroyed us, Ma and me. But now we're here, and we won't leave until we've held the proper parties accountable for their role in his death.
Alright, it's your shop.
Farma Malbenita, a source hunter in Silver Glen. I have traveled mile on top of mile to find help, and now help has, how you say, appeared from skinny vapors.
Oh, you sell good stuff. Rolls and arrows and oh my god. Good lord, that's expensive though. Lore Master's nice though. Oh wow. Overpowered numbers, all of your items except rings add pets or stats. Left defenseless. There's a lot of fun to be had playing a game in that style though. I'm not gonna lie. It can be very fun. Playing a game very squishy. I'm kind of doing it in this game by accident. Okay. So now, where'd it go? Give that to her. Wow, 53% fire resist? It's actually kind of insane. She does have the lowest health. So you just kind of stand there and let your pets do the entire obelisk. That's amazing, actually. Where is this? I'm gonna save and go in here. What's down here? Well, more. All good things for money. Oh, right. I need to be doing this. Forgot. Yeah. One moment. Here we go. Yay! Holy crap. Level 16? The Razzle Dazzle grenade. Blind, okay. Dude, your first Del Val ruins? Oh, dude, yeah. Master Pyro. Let's give that to our dude. He can't use it yet, but he will one day. Telekinesis potion? Dude, this is nuts. I'm definitely not supposed to be down here yet. I mean, kind of broke in. Fine, but... This stuff is, like, way higher level than I am. Move on. And away we go. So there's a furnace there. Took like a bunch of seconds to beat some yellows. Yeah. Dude, that's what I love about ARPGs. And I know we're playing this and talking about ARPGs, but it happens. I love that feeling of just constant progression. Even if it's just little bits. You know, certain enemies go from taking like 5 to 4 seconds to kill, and then 3, and then you get another upgrade, and then you're basically one-shotting them. It's crazy. No, I don't mind. Now, if I get to like a, you know, story part, I'm gonna focus on that, obviously, but...
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
This is...
From the mines.
like a mining...
Goblins will slice us to ribbons if we approach the bridge.
Unacceptable. I want those goblins out of my mine by yesterday. Send another man. As many as it takes.
We haven't enough men among us to take on even a few of them, sir.
Are you deaf? I said I want those goblins out! Make it happen, even if you have to spear Drexis yourself. A source hunter! My liege, I am at your disposal. I am Lawrence, the representative of the mining guild responsible for operations in Silver Glen. Please, valiant hunter, let us know how we can assist you.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I am no one special. Merely a humble servant of the guild and shepherd to the happy flock of miners within this settlement. My only cause for complaint, Your Grace, are these awful goblins. They're starving us out, refusing even a single honest miner his right to work. Perhaps, my most upright highness, you might be able to help us with this little problem.
I'll give it a shot. By the way, it's not cheating in a game if you make a build better. Just say it. You're allowed.
You must forgive me if I become somewhat overcome when discussing it, my liege. To think how I've been betrayed. To think how the humble miners of Silver Glen suffer. I invited a tribe of goblins to assist us in clearing the tenebrium from our mine, you see. The leader of the troop, a satin-spitting Satan named Drexis, promised to clear the tenebrium and be gone. When the job was done, though, he and his band of totem-brained fiends refused to vacate. They've kept close guard of the bridges to the mine since, and they'll slice whoever dares approach them into ribbons. These goblins follow Drexis like lemmings, Your Grace, and if only I could undo the traitor, they'd slither back to the swamp they crawled from. Drexis's head on my mantle would save countless miners from a slow starvation, my liege. What's one goblin over countless disenfranchised workers?
The greatest thing ever. Just keep... Oh wait, she should unsneak.
Please, Your Grace, I am completely at your disposal.
Tell the Judge Tubby allowed me. You know, at some point, you're not supposed to get all the maps you need for mapping and thus supposed to buy them. Personal preference. I personally, do all my own maps myself, and they added a mechanic, and we'll get back to this in a second. They added a mechanic where the bosses of maps have a chance to drop an additional map of a neighboring on the atlas. So it's easier to do your own, but I've been playing like 50 hours, 60 hours of this league, and I'm still... I think I have everything up through Act 10 filled out. 9 or 10. And then I've got a few of them done from like 11 through 15. So, yeah, if you get to that point, you can either start buying them. But for Acts 1 through 10, or not Acts 1 through 10, sorry. Tiers 1 through 10. I meant Tier 1 through 10. Zana has, or the map device has the ability to swap to a different map of the same tier. So if you're missing some like 7s, 8s, 9s, just put the one that you have in there and then hit like do a map from the same tier. I think it costs 1 chaos. It's not much. And it'll randomly choose one, but eventually you'll get them all done that way. That's what I do. It's a nice balance between just buying them all and just grinding them all. And then Horizon Orbs exist too, which do the same thing. Yeah.
Those brutes! I invited
Goblins.
them here to save our valued miners from the ill effects of clearing tenebrium, and
Give me a
those
second.
interlopers met my invitation with a hostile takeover. They haven't allowed a single human miner past them in months, and meanwhile my men have all but forgotten their vocation and turned instead to their damned religion. Useless stuff, my liege, worse than common dirt. But 10 times as difficult to extract, and infinitely more dangerous. If only we'd known in advance the terrible effect rot would have, we would have stopped trying to clear it immediately.
What is...
Yes, a dreadful business, that. I've been fortunate enough to avoid the sickness so far, my liege, but my heart truly breaks for the families of those who've been afflicted. You see, my liege, when a miner has been overlong exposed to tenebrium, he begins showing certain symptoms. Gangrene about the extremities, fatigue, malaise. At first, we attributed these symptoms to, well, to poor diet, laziness, and general malingering. Had we known then what we've since discovered, we never would have continued operations. But alas, mistakes were made, and those we lost can never be brought back, no matter what that crackpot conduit would have one believe. My liege, you ought not to concern yourself with the fraudulent leader of a crackpot cult. Really, the whole affair is an utter embarrassment to Silver Glen. Some insane huckster calling herself the conduit of the goddess made her way to Silver Glen at the height of the rot's hold on our miners.
Oh,
the people were desperate,
she used
you see.
Bloodstones to heal them.
When by magic or illusion she managed to cure a handful
in this
of them
game,
of
yeah.
affliction,
They've got
last
a
one of
fire
the bunch
elemental
began
summon,
speaking of
a
her
zombie,
as
and a
though she
bone
were
spider.
Some messiah. Now most of the town is taken with her little cult of immaculates, as she calls them. Fortunately for her, she disappeared shortly after her little trick. Or I would have thrown her into prison and swallowed the key myself. Imagine hypnotizing an entire town with nothing more than snake oil. Enough to know the whole institution has been a blight on productivity. With the blessings of the conduit to replace a sense of a job well done, the miners care hardly at all for getting the mines back in good working order.
Okay. My friend stole your stuff while you were talking to me. I hope you don't mind. Oh, I missed the gold, though. Boots give you 22 energy shield. Yeah, energy shield gear is really hard.
I don't mean to make trouble where there ain't any, comrade, but in my years of hunting source, I learned that anyone so eager to climb into your lap after a moment's meeting is hiding something they hope you won't discover. I'm not saying this Lawrence character is involved in sorcery, but it wouldn't exactly surprise me a lick to find out he knows more than he's letting on.
Could be.
Warms my heart to picture him squirming about plain as day with 3 seasoned source hunters on his tail. Nowhere to hide his sniveling mug than at the bottom of a burlap
You're gonna get cautious points for this? What is this? Oh, the tavern. Brothel upstairs. Oh my.
Oh, you startled me. Let me compose myself. Hello, stranger. How can I help you?
It's Marissa! Oh, God. About your husband. What can you tell me about yourself, Chris?
Me? Oh, I'm just the waitress around here, as you can see. My husband, Blossius, is a legionnaire currently stationed in Sicil, but I haven't heard from him in far too long.
About your husband, I have here his will.
His will? But that means he's... Oh, no. Oh, not my cutie, broody buttercup.
I mean, that's gotta be a hard thing to act, right?
Please, leave.
Okay.
Rejoice, stranger! The rot is cured, the blight is lifted!
Hooray and stuff?
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations.
Scoundrel
if
and
treated
witchcraft.
properly.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
You dare disturb my ruminations?
Yeah, what's up?
It must be
Oh,
that you
the,
can hardly
thing,
wait
yeah.
to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe. I'll forgive this imposition if you'll make me a generous offer.
Okay, so say you're missing, as an example, a tier 7 map. It could be 5, 4, 10, whatever. If you've done at least a couple of Zana's quests, when you put the map in the map device, the list of things that you can alter it with, one of them should say same map of tier 1 to 10. So then you put in a map you've already done, you click that and you open the map, and it'll randomly generate one of the other maps in the same tier. So if you're lucky, you'll get one of the ones that you haven't done yet. And if not, then you just run that map, get the loot, come back out. Yeah, same tier. So if you're missing a T7, you have to put a T7 in there, or, you know, whatever it might be. But you have to be careful because I think you have to make it rare. You have to use an an alchemy orb, and you'll get random modifiers on the new map. So the modifiers on the map you put in will not be the ones you get, so you have to check the little list in the top right corner of the screen that tells you what the modifiers are when you go in, or else you might get something that'll kill you. But it's definitely the fastest and cheapest way of getting, like, tier 1 through 10 done. Well, cheapest, not fastest. But... Wow, that guy's a jerk.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes. But not to fear, not to fear. I've just the potion for that.
Oh, you do have potions. Those are expensive.
Ah, Oh. You haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now. What sort of magical relics can I offer ya? Blessed by the goddess they are, each and all.
Scrolls. Oh, here we go.
Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Tell me, sweetie, do you have someone, or are you always this fun?
Got that one. Got that one. Got this one.
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
Can I use this?
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a
I didn't mean to
bridge
sneak.
aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
Skills? No. She can use it though, right? Yeah, she can. Dora. That's awesome, actually. Yeah. Well, the whole point of Path of Exile is eventually getting to the point where it doesn't matter what's going on screen because everything's
A little
dead.
word of warning, traveler. The lands to the north are dangerous. Creep.
But you did maybe choose...
You see a witch lives in the woods?
You'd maybe choose one of the craziest builds, too. Alright, let's check out upstairs. I would love to, like, loot some stuff in here, but there's way too many people. Wait, Excuse me? This can't be good, right?
You there! Back off! Bicky boom! One more step and Bicky boom!
No, don't go! Please help me! That thing is keeping me trapped here! It's crazy! It'll kill me!
Oh god.
Calm down. We're not coming any closer. Let's just talk about this.
Yes, don't worry, miss. We'll get you out of this fix somehow.
We just keep a trap shot or Bicky boom! No folks, shoot or Bicky boom! Last warning or Bicky boom!
Well, let's try something.
Let me go, you little monster! Away with you!
No, Bicky Bicker! He got...
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank
Got
you!
it.
You saved my life! It was that cur of a Frederick that did this to me. He locked me in here with that ridiculous creature.
Yeah. I used a freeze spell on him. So it put out his, thing, and just, I apparently killed him, or something.
Dear me, I need to get out of this room. Yes, I'll go downstairs to catch a breath of fresh air, but do come and talk to me again if you want to hear more about what transpired here. My thanks once more, sweet hero.
Yay, reputation! Still going in here, though. Yeah, he's not dead, he's just like... Hello? Just go ahead and shut that. I think I can actually use buckets.
More junk.
That room was terrible. Need empty bottles. Oh, that's just straight up stealing, and I somehow got away with it. Go me. This is a brothel. This is a little bit scary. A moonstone. Excellent. Now I drink myself into a stupor and open this. Wait, why would a 2 chaos vendor recipe would not work? What you're trying to do the one where you trade one of each item slot for a chaos, or for 2 chaos? What are you trying to trade? Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, that's the picture of your group get-together thing. All stuff. That's a lock level 4. I don't think I can do that, can I? apparently. Dang. Hold on. Let's take it with me. Can't pick it up either. Mandolin? Oh, this one isn't locked up.
Oh, hum. Another one for the collection.
Don't mind me, just taking all your nice stuff.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Where'd she go? Talk to Paul.
Give one of the comfort folk a visit, if you're in the mood. I recommend Ruby for her
Oh my god, my ear itches.
imagination. But Ramon's fierce as a wildcat, if that interests you.
Is that her? Yeah, this is her.
Oh, my hero! My heart is still racing. That little monster's face haunts me every time I so much as blink. Bonnie's my name, and I am, or rather I was, a lover for hire. Folks would come to me when they were in need of some company, conversation, and more intimate desires. But this fiasco has put an end to it. I'll never set another foot into a client's room, not on my life. Yes?
Why would he lock you in a room with a bomb? Thank you. The real questions we need answered.
Search me. He's a regular of mine, with rather eccentric tastes, I might add. He always wants me to wear a grey wig, for example, and walk with a cane. But I digress.
She's got soap and nails?
Anyway, he recently spent the night again, and I couldn't sleep because of his muttering. He talked something awful all through the night. In the morning, I told him he had gone on and on about some Maradino character and a supposedly secret treasure lair somewhere in the woods. Next thing I knew, he flew into a rage, said the treasure was his and his alone, and that I was nothing but a meddling care. I was just about to let him know I won't stand for such language when he pulled that monster of a bicky out of his satchel and told the little gnome to guard the princess and to go boom if I tried to escape. I spent hours of horrid fear up in that room until you saved me.
That's nice, Belle.
Nothing much, I'm afraid, but go ahead. I'll answer what I can.
You like it in Silver Glen?
I used to, you know. Merchants came and went. They paid well and gave me gifts. Fewer and fewer of them travel here now because of the undead around Seal and the goblins holed up in the mines. Times are hard for a working girl, to tell you the truth. But where would I go? There's danger to be found everywhere these days. These bedeviled days.
So you're not an immaculate.
I haven't been immaculate for a long time now, darling. And if I see what passes for immaculate here in town, I don't want to join the club anew either. Give me fun, not fanaticism. Give me zeal, not zealotry. These people, I honestly don't know what has gotten into them.
Yay, we saved a life.
Even the gods, baby, 'cause you're the answer to all my
Praise the goddess.
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know
Oh, it's
I could
Ruby.
take- Ooh,
Hi, Ruby.
That world-weary face is giving me shivers. What you say we take a load off together? I do suppose I could find some way to entertain you.
Tell me a bit about yourself.
No, sugar. That's a story for another day, ain't it? Speaking of, yours and mine has hardly begun. What say we get better acquainted
She's no
upstairs?
nonsense.
I've got all kinds of, details to share with you.
Can I ask you some questions?
Oh, go right ahead, sweetheart.
What do you think about Silverglade?
Darling, I don't hardly recognise this place no more. Everything's changed since those silly Immaculates came into vogue. The miners, they used to spend their last penny on a backwards glance from yours truly. But now, they'd rather pray than play. Ugh, I just don't understand it.
What do you think about the Immaculates? I think we know where this is going. Yep.
They just stand around and praise the so-called goddess all day long. I've no idea who she is, but apparently she gets her kicks from having blood sprayed all over her. Now, I knew a girl once who was into that kind of stuff. Her clients used to call her goddess and mistress too, but there was precious little divine about her.
Name like Ruby, I'm not surprised you're into it.
If you'd glance in my direction,
The goddess is Leandra,
Waiting for a particular
who
plan of mine to
is
pan out for now.
I believe it's Leandra.
Praise the
Basically,
goddess.
we don't know a lot about her yet, but we know that she is
This
kind
most
of
excellent news.
she's the one that
Welcome to
brought
the
back
Immaculate
Bacchus
Fold.
Rex, the guy that we killed, the big boss of the last area. She's just trying to basically cause the end of the world. She's trying to bring back these huge evils through this blood magic. Yeah. But they think but she came to this town and used blood magic to heal all the miners, it looks like. So they all think she's a goddess, but really. The Bacchus Rex, yes.
Indeed I do. And I'm just itching to take you places you've only ever dreamed of, darling. What's a lousy
Shield your
250
eyes.
gold between an adventurer like you and a fine piece of tail like the one I've got in store for you?
Doing it, spending money on this, and then I'm probably gonna quick load. Hide your eyes, children. Hide your eyes.
Oh, that's the spirit,
I have no idea
sugar.
what happens in this game, but
Gold always puts me in the mood for a little romance.
sure it
Follow
does.
me then, my knight in shining armor.
Tell me,
I'm
sweetie.
gonna just go by myself. You guys can hang out here. I feel like I'm gonna get robbed or like something. But I mean, I had to choose it. It's an option. Oh, which room's yours? I might have stolen everything out of it. If I did, I'm not sorry. Would you like to touch my giant sword? Aye. She's walking like she's 80 years old and has spina bifida. Like she is not she is not sauntering sexually at all. Okay.
There you are, darling. Shall we get started then?
Sure, and then I'm gonna quick load because I think this is gonna go horribly.
Let's do it. But first, I need to know about your preferences, darling. You're in charge
Wow.
tonight, after all. So tell me, which sort best floats your boat?
Okay.
A savage, merciless witch, or a gentle, sensuous nymph?
Let's go witchy treatment.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. Not every customer can handle the thrill of a mid-afternoon fright, you know. And if I'm any good at this, I'll scare the pants right off you. Come, let's make ourselves comfortable. And this witch
Thought the dev's gonna go easy on me
will
because it's the scene. I don't know. What is happening?
It was a terribly stormy night. In the tiny hut,
a cauldron steamed.
Just gonna sit here in full armor.
A figure stood in the corner, pressing its fat, purple nose into the sharp indentation where the hut's walls met.
Yeah, Larian Studios is
Burbled through its
geniuses.
jagged teeth and bloated lips. A knock, swift and sharp, fell upon the door. "Babe Orb," a small voice called. "Babe Orb, it's happening. It's time." The figure stood up straight and straightened the long, stained apron that hung about its hips. "A moment, child, a moment," Babe Orb croaked, hurrying over to the cauldron. She quickly filled 2 flasks with the swirling violet brew and stuffed them into her pouch. In a flash, she was through the hut's door, flicking 2 gold coins at the grubby child, who scrambled to retrieve them from the dark doorsteps where they fell. The wind whipped Babe Orb's hair, lashing her thick skin with thorns. But the old witch had mind for one fact alone. The counsellor was nearly dead. After some minutes, she arrived at the edges of town. Working her way into the counsellor's sick room now required stealth, not speed. And so Babe Orb crept, silent as a cat, between alley and square until she came to the doors of his old, silent mansion. It was nearly easy for the witch to sidle in, masked in a simple wallflower charm, and wind her way into the crowded room where the counsellor lay dying. She cradled her flask in her arms, enjoyed their warm sloshing, and awaited the final moment. "Soon," she whispering croaked, "soon enough the counsellor will be mine." The wailing mourners around her took no notice. And that's the end of chapter 1. So cutie. What do you think? Oh, I bet you could use a pipe, couldn't you? A few puffs sure takes the edge off the suspense, doesn't it?
I just want Larian to choreograph like audiobooks. That's all I
This
want.
has been a pleasure, darling. Come find me again any old time.
You tease. Fine. Good with it. Money well spent. Oh yeah, I've watched some Critical Role. I definitely haven't caught all of them, but... Oh yeah, for sure.
You must be a broom, because you just swept me off my feet.
Oh, Ramon. All I know is that is a very frightened looking Felicia Day. That's all I know about that.
Praise the goddess. I passed the trial.
Friend, this is most excellent news.
All right.
Welcome to the Immaculate Fold.
Yes.
I want to go steal things from places.
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
Well, business for you anyway. Swell enough, swell enough. Would be better if you glanced in my direction, though. Truth is, I'm a wee bit short at the moment.
Hold on, ice wall?
A particular plan of mine to pan out for now. Come hither, sweetheart.
I drew 3, so I can do 6 novice. I can do 1 more novice, 1 more adept.
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
I'm not in the mood for your games. What games, Granny? You've always been Silver Glen's finest attraction, you know.
Wait.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Got it. What about you?
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the best rate in town.
Geomancer
Come,
and Pyro.
give me
This
your
is
best offer.
perfect.
All my prayers. Well, business for you anyway. Swell enough, swell enough. It would be better if you'd glance in my direction, though. Truth is,
Okay, I can't get any more of those. Pyro 2. I can get one adept pyro spell. Explode. Deal damage to yourself and those around you. Insane. Fireball, though. Yeah.
come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for
He's got a
every
master
time you
one.
brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Smokescreen could be fun, too. I want a fireball spellbook.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
Praise the goddess. I've passed the trial. This is most
There we go.
welcome to the immaculate bowl.
Yes, you believe in the gods,
Feel the
baby.
goddess
You give
finger
answer to
coursing
all
through
my
my
prayers.
very veins.
Wait.
Hey there, tall and strong.
Oh, one of the earliest arcs.
Roll in the hay. Not to there, among. I'm not in the mood for your
Gotcha. Wait.
games, Granny.
Weeping Goddess,
You've always
Eternal
been
Goddess?
Silver
I have no
Glen's
idea.
finest attraction, you know.
Alright. I swear to God, today, I swear all we're gonna get done is walking around this town.
Come hither, sweet.
Do I have any books on gods? Like, IRL or in the game? I actually have a couple Norse mythology books and, like, Egyptian as well.
Good he's doing.
I'm sure the goblins
Oh,
won't mind.
that's all this
They
town
get it
is.
off him for weeks.
They'd make a feast out of old Fumble, all right. A veritable banquet of lard. Oh, yuck.
I don't think so. What?
Troll toll! Troll toll, if you please. It may be pointless, life may be pointless, but the toll needs to be paid.
Wait, how come your bridge has been damaged?
It's all the goblins' fault. They cut the ropes to prevent you humans from going to the mines below. Ropeless, pointless, and yet I must cry for toll.
Your heart doesn't seem to be in your work.
How could it be? My life
But no,
is
in-game,
like
we
the
haven't really
prize
gotten any
behind
info
me.
about gods or
It
goddesses.
goes nowhere. Loneliness such as this, how it weighs, how it burdens.
Why do you feel lonely?
Dear me, why? I stand here day and night. Humans hate me, for I must take their gold for no good reason at all. Even among my own, I find no companionship. Troll toll is all they think about. Once, though, I was happy. A girl, one of your very own kind, used to pass by daily. She was bright and young and gay.
Well,
she smiled. She bade me good morning. She told me about the dreams that had come to her in the night, but then she left for a faraway land. She is gone, and I have been lonely ever since. Oh, if only a jolly young girl would come to talk to me once more.
Why must we pay toll?
We ask for toll because our king commands us to. He is mad for gold. All his senses crave it. Gold is his life, and therefore it is my life too. Even though I care more for the daisies in the fields than I could ever care for cold, dead metal, no matter how pretty its luster.
Tell me about the Troll King.
He is the king of Lucula Forest, and a most formidable troll indeed. I do not even like to talk about him, for fear he might find out and crush my skull like a walnut. Archibald, though, Archibald may be willing to speak. His fine mind makes him bold. Find Archibald, a proud troll and troll father, if you wish to know about the king.
How'd that toll?
1,000 gold coins. Such is the toll.
No, we're not going to pay to cross a broken...
Indeed, we are not.
So you will not pay? I can hardly blame. Leave me, like she...
Hold on.
Your goddess above. Have you ever seen a creature more pathetic than Fumble?
Indeed I haven't, good-for-nothing troll. Just stands there and mopes like a mule.
Remember when that
Can I talk
rabbit
to
used
him with
come
her?
by and cheer him up?
Oh, yeah. You know...
Troll toll, troll toll, here, leave me. Troll, how could it be? Dear me, why? Once, though, I saw the goblins. We asked for toll. He is the king. Leave me, like...
Okay, fine. I was hoping if I talked to her as a female character.
Troll toll, pay the lone troll if you please.
You're missing gloves. Missing a pair of gloves. Other than that, you got it. I do that too. What I thought it was gonna be is I thought it was gonna be
Ridiculous.
Troll toll,
the like a bow.
I'm sure the goblins wouldn't mind. They could eat off him for weeks.
Or like a one-handed sword without a shield. But I've made those mistakes too. Your eyes miss it. There's treasure down here. I want it. There's going to be a fight though. Guarantee it. I don't want to stay next to this oil barrel. This is a fighting area if I ever seen one. Oh.
Your goddess above. Have you ever seen a creature more pathetic than Fumble?
Now let's go down this corner first. Bows work, but I think you have to put a quiver in with them. I forget actually. Honestly, I haven't done the chaos recipes in like months, if not longer. But you either have to put a quiver in it, or like you can also put a shield in with it. I don't know. It's a really weird thing.
Poor man. It seems he was eaten by a beast.
It's true.
Well, partially eaten, to be more precise.
All right, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna take a real quick stretch, and then I'm gonna come back. I know it's only been a little over an hour, but I've been sitting here for close to 2. So I'm gonna stretch, and yeah, we'll be back for more Divinity. I've got at least another hour and a half, maybe more in me, so hopefully we'll get into some fights, because I really want to see what that fireball spell does. And the fire elemental, I've never used that yet. Should be fun. All right. Let's do it. Oh, there is stuff over here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I have been over. Ah, the witch's cabin. Okay. I have to go over here. I knew this looked kind of familiar. Just surprised I haven't found any fights on this side yet. Oh, look, a fight. Lol. Okay.
Did you see that? A shadow just sprang to life.
Strange magic indeed. Perhaps we're nearing the White Witch's lair.
What did I just do? I zoomed in and I don't know how to undo it. It didn't. No, it auto zoomed in.
Ah, the Source Hunter. It is my greatest pleasure to announce to you that we Immaculates have captured the feared White Witch and quarantined her house of horrors.
Well, damn.
Yes, the greatest known threat to Rivellon has been neutralized, thanks in no small part to you, Source Hunter. Your activities in Sicil drove the snake to her den, and that's where we Immaculates sprang our trap.
Who are you?
I am a proud Immaculate, sworn to use my summoner's expertise in service of the goddess's one way and the greater good.
Awfully close to Matthew? I need to question the White Witch and about her involvement in the murder of Counselor.
Ah, the High Counselor of Sicil. We mourned his tragic death. Yes, every Immaculate honors the memory of that noble man.
Okay.
Still, Source Hunter, I am sworn on my life to guard this quarantine. I serve a higher authority than yours, and will not waver in my duty.
Let's try to reason with him. Oh yeah, we got this. What? Two versus 6, and he won. Good lord.
If you're certain, I suppose I can trust the word of one of your esteemed order. Go on then, Source Hunter.
Addressing us?
Fucking mushroom.
Oh, somehow
Well, we doubt that very much. Have you ever seen the Moth King's silver spoon? Nearly microscopic. No, Source Hunter. We do believe this life hasn't finished surprising you. Not in the least.
What do you know about this barrier?
It's quite a lovely sort of barrier, isn't it? Who doesn't enjoy a gentle, breezy motion against one's backside after all? Then again, we suspect it's been hoisted up by some not-so-savoury characters. And we happen to know just how to remove it. The only trouble is finding the right sort of clever, sort of intrepid sort of person to entrust such a secret to.
That's me.
Here's what we propose. We've a fresh batch of 3 brain teasers hot off our thinking caps. Perhaps, if you can answer them correctly, we might find you spirited enough to entrust with the barrier's deepest, darkest secrets. But it isn't all fun and games. We hardly offer second chances to the beriddled. If you give us a single false answer, we'll clam up like morning glories at midnight. So, do you have what it takes?
Do it.
This is better news than the Orc Queen misplacing her thumbscrew. But enough delays. Let us begin. Your first riddle begins thus. The ravenous brute tore down my chartreuse gown, ripped out my silken hair by its roots, wrenched my children from me, and fed me to the hogs. Who am I?
Ear of corn.
An ear of corn.
That's right. An ear of corn fits perfectly.
Bravo, bravo, bravissimo! An ear of corn indeed. Can you imagine a sheep in a chartreuse gown? A pumpkin with silken hair? The fantasies of a fool. Now, on to our second riddle. And this one's sure to stump you. I cannot lie, I cannot lay, but only lie. Who am I?
Stone?
A stone.
That's right.
You've done it again!
Yeah.
I'm thrilled. I'm amazed. I'm liable to present the very last riddle. This one will blow you out of your stockings, so hold on tight. I've a neck as long as twice the width of a toad's tail, as many eyes as half the number of seasons per annum. I'm known to cause hurricanes in the Far East merely by taking off 2 minutes too late. Who am I?
You butterfly. I don't know. Probably a weather vane, but let's try it.
Ooh, very good. Very good. The last person who tried to solve that riddle puffed away in a small impish huff, mumbling about space-time. But not you. You stuck it out until the very end, you crafty little so-and-so. So, what would you like to know?
Barrier.
One thing we know for certain. This barrier doesn't belong here. The wizard Maradino knew as much when he started poking around here. He developed a spell to remove it, but his fancy was caught elsewhere before he bothered to implement it. Down the spell dropped, and up we scooped it. Unfortunately, we aren't quite human enough to get it to work. But you've proven yourself just the right sort of clever, sort of intrepid sort of person we'd love to entrust such a secret to.
Alright, what do you know about the White Witch?
We thought you'd never ask. What would you like to know? Some call her the Guardian of Lucula. And by our estimations, she's more than earned the title. She's a healing witch, concerned mostly with the safety of the living souls, animals and plants alike, of this forest.
Okay.
And she's been here since even before our great-great-great-great-grandmother, Francisca Toadstool the 44th, can recall. We've long lodged adjacent to her little cabin, and she used to greet us with a "How do you do" every morning. We do hope she's not entangled in anything unsavoury, What a shame it'd be if someone with a penchant for heavy-handed hoe-wielding moved in.
All right, well.
Murder? That doesn't sound like her at all, no. Much more interested in patching things up than tearing them down, that one. Then again, it's hard to tell on what stalk a person truly stands until you've seen them at the end of their rope. Isn't that so? We suppose if someone held a sword to our caps, we'd fight 'em with every last spore we had.
Where is she?
Somewhere in her cabin, as far as we know. The last we saw her, she and her apprentice Almina were rushing inside, whispering to one another. They seemed rather anxious. Perhaps they knew that those Immaculates were on their trail. A group of them followed some time after and erected the barrier around the cabin.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the White Witch or Almina since. Are you so desperate for company that you've
I've spotted something.
Okay. Things. Strength and earth resist. Earth resistant lock picking? That doesn't seem necessary. So I'd kind of like to get his strength up too. Wait, what did I do? Oh, yeah, this one. There we go. A little better. That's great and all, but I don't have anyone that can use it. Perception. Need another perception ring? Perception, movement, dexterity. I want to keep the dexterity on her. You hate Riker? Riker Maloney? Yeah, he's a bit of a jerk. So it looks like we have to find the wizard that knows how to break this spell, maybe? Oh, wait. More mushroom.
Are you so desperate for company that you've taken to...
Different set of mushrooms, but...
Are you addressing one thing we know for certain? This barrier doesn't... Down the spell dropped, and up...
You hear Bruce actually speak bad of Kava throughout the campaign? Wait, what? I know this. Alright, let's go up here and see what's happening. Oh yeah.
Your night ship.
Calman
Please come to our aid.
DeResso's,
My wife and I are stranded
fires, yeah.
here.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're refugees, my liege. Two of the far too few souls that managed to escape Hunter's Edge when the orcs invaded. We were hoping to reach Silverglen, but we were attacked by highwaymen.
I don't believe you.
Those devils would have scalped and skewered us if it hadn't been for Alfie. Well, the brave creature bit one of them in half, though not before being frightfully wounded himself.
Tell me about Hunter's Edge.
Oh, it was naught but a small stop for trading folk along the long road south to Sicil. We got along all right, but now our little home's finally been undone. Orcs invaded, and the source hunter who was meant to protect us didn't save a one of us.
Talk about Alfie.
Bravest beast of burden in the borough is Alfie, but the poor blighter's bleeding like a stuck pig and can't move no more, which means we can't move no more either. Why, it would be folly to abandon a bandit killer in a wood full of bandits now, wouldn't it, your knightship? Besides, all our worldly wealth is strapped to his back. We'd be destitute without it. And yet, we can hardly stay here forever. Silverglen is close enough to see the chimney fumes from here. Oh, we'd be mighty grateful if you would escort us to Silverglen. Without Alfie, though, without the tools he carries, I'd be like a fish. Our predicament is clear. And the biggest problem is that Alfie's wounds are so dire, no ordinary healing potion will work. He needs... Oh, we are, my liege. Though like I...
Fortnite.
You're right. We should try...
Indeed.
Oh, I'm glad you've agreed Alfie needs to be...
Yeah, we want to heal him.
I knew that man, comrade. A fine blacksmith, Bjorn. It gladdens me more than you can imagine to see he and Mara escaped Hunter's Edge. But it's no wonder he blames me for what happened there. Well, it started like any other day, comrade. I told you before, and this much was true. Hunter's Edge was a quiet place. There hadn't been a peep from the Phantom Forest in nearly a century, and save the occasional drunken orc wandering in from the west, there was nothing for any of the townsfolk to fear. I was on patrol one sunny afternoon when I stumbled upon a pair of scrawny orcs building a fire. Bellowed at 'em to get, but they went for their swords instead. Well, I made short work of 'em, but I couldn't find their tribe insignia anywhere. What I did find was a deep red, apple-sized gemstone in one of their pockets. It was warm in my hand and seemed far too fine a treasure to belong to an orc.
Oh my god.
You and I both know that now, but then my senses were dulled by years of peace. I'd grown soft. I was foolish. I figured it to be an oversized ruby, and it was the worst misjudgment of my life, comrade. Their kind never did take a shine to such finery, so I assumed it had been stolen for its trading value. I pocketed the gem and planned on sending it up to Academy North for the Order to deal with. All was peaceful back at the village. All was quiet. If only I'd known then. If only I had paid attention, had seen the signs.
Came for the bloodstone?
Night had only just begun to fall when they surrounded us. It could only have been a few dozen, but they swarmed like hundreds. Those of us who resisted were immediately cut down. I watched the blood of innocent villagers spill into the streets. I saw their bodies hit the ground. People it was my job to protect, comrade. I made myself promise that night, comrade. Never again would I let another sign of source pass me by unnoticed. Never again would I fail in my sworn duty. It's a promise I intend to keep. For now, maybe we ought to...
You're holding up, my sweet.
I need a moment to reflect.
Don't worry about me. But how about you close your eyes for a bit? Have a rest.
Close my eyes in the middle of Lucula Forest? Chances are I'll never open them again.
It does feel good to give oneself to those in need.
It does feel quite good to give of oneself to those in need.
Your generosity.
Okay, great.
Don't you worry, my sweet. We've outrun the orcs and we'll outrun these highwaymen too.
Oh, I hope so, my love.
This isn't gonna work,
With
but I have to
Alfie
try.
wounded so, what can we possibly do?
No, no! You're hurting him, Sir Knight. Oh.
But I'm not. They took some of the voice actors into DOS too? Nice.
We've outrun the orcs and we'll
Oh, I
outrun
hope
these
so, my love.
highwaymen too.
With
About,
Alfie
like...
wounded so, what can we possibly do?
A solution will present itself. I know it. Legionnaires
Back on
are
your
bound
feet,
to patrol the
soldier.
area, aren't they?
You didn't mind that.
No, no! You're hurt!
I'm not, though. So wait, they didn't mind...
Don't you worry, my sweet. We've
Huh.
outrun the orcs and we'll
Oh, I
outrun
hope
these
so, my love.
highwaymen too.
But with Alfie wounded
They didn't
so,
mind this.
what can we possibly do?
A solution will present itself. I know it. Legionnaires are bound to patrol the area, aren't they?
Weird.
Please don't leave us to our own devices, your knightship. Heed our call for assistance.
What was that? A bandit? Oh, oh no. It's nothing but a squirrel.
It's heating up.
Dear, oh dear, my nerves are all
And just-
shot.
Do this forever. See, they don't mind her using her little first aid thing, but... I guess it's because it's not magic? You always have materials to restore your army? Like, yeah.
To think of all the
Salve
clothes I left behind in Hunter's Edge. All the jewels.
What do
and
you say, your knightship? I'm glad you've agreed Alfie needs to be saved before we can depart. Please.
Okay, so we have to find something
like
that'll
a
heal
cake.
his wounds. Which is probably back in town. We'll get to it. But I just cured his bleeding. Up here. Oh, it's back to town.
It's nothing but a squirrel. Oh, God. Dear, oh dear, my nerves are all shot.
Claw. Ooh, goblins. Okay. Oh wow, that costs a lot. It's gonna hit
This
him.
place is
Yeah, it is.
unbearable.
A big old flower. Well, they heal by running back there. Interesting. Dora, go do your thing. Rage! This is gonna hurt. Or, oh right, chance to hit goes to hell. I forgot. Oh. Zombie Nick, you need to go back here and deal with these things.
Sing praises.
It's a red hand in maps. Oh, that's a, isn't that a breach, I think? Wait, hold on. Chance to hit, right? Yeah, that's what I need.
7 aid us, 7 keep us, 7 preserve us.
I can still do this. All right. Good. Where are you going, dude? So poison heals these guys. Nice. Sure. Do it. Oh. I love it.
Your enemies are my prey, Source Hunter.
Die, vermin!
Good God! Blue starred. Wait, what? Wait, I can't cast Fireball because it costs 9. Go. I have an explosive arrow, right? I do. Let's just get that stuff out of the way real. Fortify Dora. Oh. Those are great. I love this.
I'll write my next tale in your blood.
Blue starred means it's a base that has a chance to be something worth a lot. Like, you'll see leather belts drop as those, although what it's referring to is the headhunter leather belt, but those don't actually drop, so it means they can be rare, but most of the time they're still just the common versions. All right. It's not gonna work. Hold on. Can he fireball now? Yes, he can. Fine.
Breath of the dragon.
Wow. That works. Everything's too far away. Okay, we'll move him up. Move her out. Do I battering ram through all this and risk dying, or do I just... What do I do? I think I do.
This place is unbearable! Meet your demise!
Works. Jesus, everything just explodes all the time.
As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
Valiant dash!
mercy on your soul.
Where? Oh, he's still there. Lol. Okay. Just make it rain. Get all this fire out of here.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Fourth build, something that works off thorns. I've never actually heard something of like that working, so I'd be really interested if you can make it happen.
The time of your death is at hand!
Alright, got it. Buffalo amulet?
Treasure!
Oh yeah, Diablo 3 does, for sure. I actually played that one for a while.
You are but kindling for my triumphant blaze!
Another holy hand grenade, very nice. Also, let's heal people, shall we?
On the men.
I never got it to work very well, to be honest, though. Like, it was okay, but...
Careful now, that's a trap.
It is a trap. I'm gonna keep
Careful.
doing this.
I've spotted a trap.
God, there's more. What is up that way? It's... Oh, that's actually a dead end. I do want to go up there. So sleepy.
Hold! Our enemies have lain a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Yeah.
Fire it up!
Gotta be something good up here.
Drown my sorrows with ale.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Back on my feet again. On the mend! Oh. Careful now. That's a trap.
Not sure what happened. Love what you're currently working on? No. Oh god, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? I don't honestly have any idea what happened there. That's weird. You know what? Do it this way.
Ah! Careful! I've spotted a trap. Careful now. That's a trap. Hold! Our enemies have lain a trap.
What clicked? I have no idea. What up, Hussam? I didn't expect to see you here today. How's it going, dude? I mean, that's gonna happen regardless. So this... Not what I meant to do. How about y'all just get poisoned? I clicked on her to go. Didn't work.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Oh my god, I hate everything. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Disconnect. I'm gonna save again because I keep forgetting to do that. This guy.
Hold! Our enemies have lain a trap. Careful! I've spotted a trap. Careful now. That's a trap. Careful! I've spotted a trap.
I don't see them. Either. I see that one, but I'm nowhere near it. Love to have a pizza right now. I feel you, dude. What is a hole? I don't know.
Our enemies have lain a trap.
Oh, it is. Forgot the mechanics of this game.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
I've seen a million of those, and I forgot what it was. I thought it was a button. There's
Careful
two.
now. That's a trap.
No, it is. And it's just like...
Hold! Our enemies have lain a trap.
I mean, I'm alive. Sort of.
It never rains, but it pours, eh? Careful, Nat. Toasty!
I just don't understand the mechanics of this game. Really? There's nothing up there that's blowing me up. And yet there is something up there that's blowing me up. The first time it didn't. And then every other time I blew up when I was 10 feet away from it. The first time I got in the chest.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
It's lava? Okay.
Careful now. That's a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby. Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Sure. I still don't understand what on earth it was.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
If it was something like right here, there's nothing there. There's actually nothing there. But it was always right around here that I would trigger it. I mean. And now this trap's gone. Weird. All the way out on the cliffside? There's literally nothing. I thought it was these blowing up the poison barrel, but... Here? Yeah, I don't get it. Oh well, we got stuff. I don't think it was worth it, but we got stuff. But it didn't appear and blow up that time. Or maybe it did and I wasn't there for it? I don't know. Did your Beast of Burden advice help? You mean grabbing the, are you talking about... Pack Mule? That one?
Troll toll. Pay the toll, human.
Oh God.
Or I'll squeeze you like a funny yellow fruit.
What's your name?
I am Grumble. And when I roar, the birds take flight. The airs head for the horizon.
Yeah, I did that and I haven't had a single problem yet.
The earth itself thinks it's about to quake. So be forthcoming, human, or my roar will shatter your eardrums, and you will meet your death in crushing silence.
You realize the bridge is quite broken.
Broken? What rot? The bridge is perfectly fine. Sturdy as if it was built yesterday. Oh, but you're trying to be clever, aren't you?
You want me to turn so you can run without paying. Your tricks won't work, human. Pay, or I'll we troll, ask toll. Because you are unworthy to hear of the king.
Yeah, I mean,
You
this is the
must
same
pay
stuff
to
I've dealt with
walk his
before.
hands. But you must not make him the topic of idle conversation.
Of course you did. 2v6 and I lose. Ugh. Second time that's happened today. Twice I lose a 2v6. Maybe I should actually just play rock, paper, scissors. Yep.
Oh, I can't believe Fine, fine, I shall tell ya. Our king lives in a great cave here in the woods, by the canyon that leads to the mine. But a mere wanderer won't find him so easily. The cave is here, yeah, but its true nature lies in the realm of fairy. Enter if you must, but only stone will greet you.
Weird.
Magic is needed to see the king, and I have no head for magic. Ask one of the other trolls. Ask Archibald. He's the one with brains, that one. He knows that 3 and 5 make... What 3 and 5 make? Yeah, ask him.
Let's discuss that toll.
1,000 gold coins buys you passage.
Nope, not paying.
I think not, troll. Let's see what kind of stuff...
Let's teach this...
Those...
I might die. That's a problem. Oh, you didn't have a head for magic. Dingus. Get out of that oil, shall we? What do we do? So many options. I think I put a fire elemental here. I'm so dead? Okay. Look at you real quick. Weak to air and crushing. Those guys get hurt by fire, though.
Even a little helps.
This will blow up in your face!
Oh, damn. Oh, here. Oh, now you're gonna judge me on my playstyle, Net. I see how it is. I spent most of that time buffing everyone, to be fair. Alright, well, it was fun, but... do that.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
My decision making's fine. Just you watch.
Time to shore up the defenses.
More time for what?
Yield now, for there is no hope.
Oops! I did a thing. Ooh. Lol, you
If this
poisoned
battle
me.
be my last, know I went out fighting in your name.
Can I battering ram him? I can, actually. It hurts, but I can. Got him. I don't know when Ader's coming out. I just know that I saw it on like a upcoming games list on GOG, and I was like, that looks amazing. I think it was GOG. Either way. It looks fantastic. All right, Medora. Do your magic. More importantly, do your magic and don't die. Let's put you back here. Crippled? Good stuff.
Would you care to hear a little tale?
Wow. Let's walk you closer then, shall we? Spoder turn. Immune to poison. Is it? I don't know if it's 2019 or when. I just know it's happening when it does. Fade. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I'm drenched.
I can actually teleport him? That's amazing. Put him over here.
Gentle flight, cracking descent.
Okay, he can petrify. That's good to know.
I set my sights for victory. This arrow may not look like much.
May the 13 winds pulverize you.
He's immune to knockdown, but he's... Sure.
I'll write my next tale in your blood.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's defended pretty well. It's fine. Still doing about 60% damage. Oh, gotcha. Try to freeze him too, why not? Hello. There we are. All the things. What level? No, the troll's level 10, so am I. I think most of my guys are level 10. Doesn't even match. Well. Theoretically, it was an even match. Yeah, I'm only level 10.
Back on my feet again.
Geezer, level 10. 10, 10, 10. Yep. I know what level I am. Although I'm not getting anywhere. You know, I guess. I guess we're making our way this way. Oh, hi. Orc fighter level 12. You know what? I'm gonna try it. They made rebalance in DOS 2.
7, aid me!
Weird angle. Why'd you do that? Lol. Well then.
Brace yourself.
Failed to apply fortified. Go me. I guess it is only an 80% chance.
I prize accuracy in my arrows.
Dora's gonna go rage mode.
My anger burns like 1,000 suns.
Oh, I know. I think level 20 is the cap. I'm not positive, but I think so. All the like the big characters in the game that have been. What's up, Addis? Get ready for it. Now, Net, be nice. We don't know that. Hey, look, cool. Bye. Move. Actually, what if I do this? Probably a bad idea. Look at that bad idea. Forgot it was his turn next. Yeah, I know, right? Awesome, don't make me ban you. I love when those come in because I'm like, all right, here it comes. Like, wait for it. What's it about to say? And banned. Hit it very hard. All of the hard.
Life roils within these veins.
This guy kind of had no chance, though, I mean, to be fair.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
I like it. I'm sad I didn't even get to heal her. Dragon Age? Damn it, Hussam. You know, that's really cruel, Hussam. That bot could still be in chat listening. They just can't talk. They might be very offended by your words. Rabbit hole, you say? Shall we get drunk and peer in?
I'm just a little tipsy. What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
It's a carrot. Also, really? That's what you said? Fair. Fair. I've been getting more and more of those lately. I don't know why. It's a thing, apparently. I trust you all know well enough not to, actually get a hold of those people. You have an awesome solution for you. A book on how to easily earn $1,000. Most awesome part, it costs only $1,000. You open the book and it just says, all right, man, night net. You just open the book and it says, I did it. Aw, drunk failed. No.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
I think I need to go... I want to go this way first. But bird nest? Gotta get drunk before you look in the bird nest.
No, I'm just a little... I can only hope this might be a magpie's nest.
Still drunk. This is where it might get difficult. Yep.
Comrades, we are exalted above all others.
Oh, Lord. Apparently... Oh, my God. Okay. Crippled. What does crippled do? Movement and AP recovery. Holy balls, dude. That's rough. Need to get all my extra people out. You know what? You can get crippled too. You can get knocked down. There we go. Things. Yeah.
Chaos grips my hands today.
Oh, butts. Oh no, this one. Got him. This is probably gonna get me killed, by the way. But it's worth it, I think. Oh, I need to do this. Yeah, I do. Forgot he had this spell. It's gonna hurt. Jesus. They hit so hard. Fortify. Fortify herself.
The earth wraps around you. I can help here.
Bless her. Wow, see, that doesn't work on crippled, though. Ah, but this does. Perfect. Can't even do anything.
Heavens witness your wickedness.
Here we go. Did I just shocking... Alright, fine! You can go back and watch the VOD on that one. Literally, I had my mouse on the the ogre, and Medora goes right onto it. She literally shifted her stance right onto it. That is disgusting. Well, most of them are almost dead. Jesus, lots of attacks. Okay. I'm running out of options here.
Woo! I thought my luck had run out.
Can I join you for a duet?
I don't really want to hit my dudes with a fireball. Fan. Chilled. Please kill him. Thank you. LOL.
I can take you all with one shot. Just watch.
If this battle be my last, know I went out fighting in your name.
Go. Hit it hard. There we go. Hit it very hard. Wait. Just wanted it for the damage. Well, that's the thing you did. So... how much AP do I have? 10. The stunning knockdown. There it is. Failed. Hate you. There we go.
As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
Might be a bad idea.
This day we fight. This day we win!
Blinded's good. Wait. Slowed is good. Wait.
This is the end for
There we
you.
go. Whew. God.
Treasure!
That's amazing. I can't use it for a while, but holy crap. Yeah, that's a little better. It's just, I can't use it yet because of the level difference. Constitution, willpower, movement, fire resist, plus movement, fire resist, HP, and burning. Oh my god. Well, I can now see the items of the future that I'm looking forward to. I don't think I took a single hit that game, or that round. I actually didn't. Insanity.
What's this? I found something.
Yeah, you did. Treasure! Get drunk! Yay! Nightmare grenade. A grenade so terrific it can scare off enemies. Dude, nightmare grenade sounds like a really bad, like punk band from the 90s.
Excuse me, madam.
I don't trust anything at all. Oof. So we're gonna leave it until tomorrow. Alright guys, I know it's a shorter day than usual, but I do have a bunch of stuff I have to do. Absolutely have to. So tomorrow's gonna be a longer stream. Tomorrow I'll be going till about 4 to 6 hours instead of like 3. And then Wednesday's short because obviously yard work. But I am still loving this game. Well, on Wednesday, yes. Well, it's not a garden, it's my lawn. I'll take pictures of it, and I'll show you what I mean. It's just when we bought the house, the lawn was just, there was no grass. Right, yeah. I mean, we've used weed killer, we've tried other stuff like cornmeal and stuff. If you throw it on weeds, it absorbs all the water and it's supposed to kill them. Nope, they don't care. And these things can literally grow 4 feet in a week. They're literally like up to my chest in a week's time. And it's getting better, but the thing is, each time we pull them out, we don't get all the roots, so a few of them come back, and then we pull those, and a couple come back, so it's gonna be a process, but I mean, yeah, I know we could hire someone to just come in and just like chew up the yard, plant grass, and do all that, but that's a lot of money I don't have. So, yeah.